What's up, everyone? Bazai here. And if you have been sleeping now, it's the right time to wake up in a world because Google just unleashed Gemma 4, and it's not another model update. This is Google's most powerful open model family ever. Gemma 4 has a family of multi-models. So in this session, I'm gonna deep dive into the architecture, how it's understanding the image, the text generation, uh, and audio support for the small models, and what are those multi-size ones. The model variants are the four models for family, and choose based on your needs. The E2B, it's a 2.3 billion effective parameters model. This is your lightweight champion. Runs on your phone, runs on your laptop, runs everywhere. It understands text, image, and audio. So be careful, it understands your text, image, and audio. It doesn't have the video capabilities, and it's get in one window on 2P model. That's why, right? So building AI applications is gonna be fun, right? It's required you to put a lot of attention in the smaller models. And when it comes to Gemma 4 on device, and it's really a wild one. And let's go with the E4B. This is comes under dense model. E4B is a 4 billion effective parameter models. So what does it mean? The E4B, it's a 4 billion parameters. So it's a 4.5 billion parameters still fits on your edge devices. And it's do the same multimodal superpowers, text, image, audio, and even video. If E2B is for a smaller one, then E4B is bit kind of like the power punch you are gonna give on a boxing one. Now there are gonna be two big boys here. One is like the 31 billion parameters models. It's called as a dense model, which has a full model. What is a dense model? Is all about like all the parameters gonna be active when you're giving the prompt. And this is a heavyweight one. It's currently sitting on number 3 on Global Open Model leaderboard. The Gemma is giving an advantage to the USA in an open source model. And the wildcard in the Gemma is the 26 billion parameter, the active 4B. It means like it has a mixture of exports. The 26 billion is the total parameters, but only the 4 billion active during the interference. Think like you have a team and you know how you have the specialist. Let's think about like in a college, you have the specialist people, but the few people gonna take those tasks. The front desk, the reception can notch each one. So whenever you're given a prompt, it's gonna activate only the 4 billion parameters one. It works really amazing. And the question is gonna goes to you after going through this technical deep dive, which one you're gonna choosing and which one you're gonna build it. I'm gonna walk you through which one is gonna be fit for you. So let's choose it wisely because this model is gonna fit for your edge devices and your phones, which is gonna be Google has tied with Apple, so where Gemma is gonna be used for on device. So you can see the 2 billion parameter or 4 billion parameter is gonna be used in iPhones coming future. So let's understand what is dense versus mixture of experts. So we have a 2B, 4B, and 31 billion. So it means like full activation, the parameter. So when you are going to give a prompt in a dense model, it's activate the entire parameters. So it increase the compute, but however, how the Google has reduced the compute, I'm going to talk with the unique upper layer embedding size of it, how they achieve that. But when it comes to the mixture of experts, it's only activate the four ones here, and it has a special way of like handling those patterns. But the most important here, they have the four attention layer. So it's balancing with global context understanding with local attention, which call as a sliding window, global attention, and interleaving pattern. So what is the local attention here? So normally every layer has a previous token. So when in terms of like a local attention is only look the last few tokens. The small model checks the last 5 and big one checks the 1024 last token. So that's helped to reduce the maximum compute usage once. So if you look at, it's a combination of both local and global together to help the Gemma to reduce the compute cost. So it's reduced the memory and compute requirements significantly. And global attentions require more compute, and it's going to be more expensive. That's where sliding window, the local will only the attention it's going to calculate it here. So how it's going to be reduce the compute. So if you think to the KV caching, it's only required the 512 token instead of like 128. It's gonna massive game changing one. So however, how this memory trick happen with the help of combination both local attention and the global together, it's kind of a mixed attention, what we calls uh, Gemma Force did something smarter here. So if you guess, the KV caching is a massive thing to do it, right? So what they deal with that every query has its own head. So what they do is like the key and value head. They say like K is equal to P. That means like every key has its own value. So they do it like multiple queries, one key value pair. Gemma local will has a two queries, 1 KB, but when it comes to the global attention layer, it has 8 queries and 8 query heads and just 1 KB. So it means like 8 to 1 compression ratio, how it's gonna work it. So as I said, like it's understand the last token attention and E2B 4B as a vital token. So it's gonna take say the information gonna be hidden. So it's gonna take the inputs of it. But with the global thing with view sliding window, it's understand the entire context. So it means like each input token has only 3 previous key token, and then it's gonna be processed. So that's where they have done a group query attention um, for the memory efficiency, which means like the local layer will have a 2 query heads for 1 KB. Global gonna be 8 queries for 1 KB head. So what does it means? Like the multi-headed ones, group query and multi-query ones. So when you do the multi-query, it's gonna be 1:8. So it's significantly reduce the memory because the K value is gonna reduce the cache memory size, and fewer the unique KB pairs gonna be stored, gonna be give the faster interference and lesser in terms of the memory consumptions once here. So multi-headed versus group query attention in GQA. So where the gonna be the one query per one. So how they achieve that, this KV caching. So it's it's having a kind of like a trick they have done it here. So what the trick they maintain is to have the global attention literally to have the same values. Which means like they are tracking the words in order. So for example, if you are rotating the inside the embedding ones and at a tiny rotations, like if you look at here, the rotatory position of embedding, if you look at the visualization portion of the dimension and 1 and 2, that's the ROP is gonna gives a different basis into the position, and that helps the reduce the memory. And so it's help you to the having a few frequency rotation and the noise semantic information, and it's very useful for longer larger context window in a global attention. So it means like really a engineering work has been done in building the entire Gemma 4, and how they are actually doing a vision encoding to see it into the multimodal one. So instead of like the vision transformer is doing 16 by 16 pixel patches. So each patches is going to be transformed the information and takes output for the patch. So if you're going to share the images and it's going to take the 16 by 16, if you look at this image in here, so you're going to share the images straight away. It takes this image into 16 by 16, and then it only takes the top ones and then send it to in a patches, and it's gonna be have the positioning. It's gonna do 2D geometry, which separates the width and the height of each processing, kind of like encoding. That's a real kind of like transformer encoding in vision ones. So when it comes to budget wise, when you send this image into top right and left information, right? It's doing those 54 patches, having the embedding, doing the 3 by 3 neighboring patches, and one embedding. The final is going to be lesser budget remove. So it means like you can send these images and it's going to be lesser in cost. That's where the Gemma 4 is worth 2x higher in terms of like other larger model. So you don't require to have a larger model to have a heavier compute usage. The key one, Gemma 4, has a real engineering capabilities. It's gonna be you have reduced your budget and it's gonna give you the balanced one. And what are the key architectural improvements which you talked about is like the interleaved attention, the global and local combination two ones, and the global always comes to last because of the compute ones. And GQA, the 1 8 and 1 grouping for global layer, it's gonna give it lesser compute and memory, and K is equal to V is reduce the memory usage of it, and to have the longer context misalignment, it's keep the 0.25, and with the help of dense mixture of experts, it's gonna be a real game changer, Gemma 4. And it has a multimodal capabilities. The vision encoders gonna support your images as a 2D mechanism and as a flexible resolutions towards a soft token one. It's take the 3 by 3 patches and midges with the pole, and 2B and 4B models handle the audio output as well. Is going to be really helpful to people. So if you wanted to build a OCR system, then Gemma dense models are the perfect because it's going to gives you a very detailed ones. But if you want to build on-device ones, the 2B and 4B are the new best friends. Why I call this as a best friends, this is enough for you to have the both imagined ones. And if you're building the enterprise server-side agent and drag systems, go with 31 billion parameter and 26 mixture of export. And this one gonna help you to understand the entire code base has a larger context window. So what you're gonna build with the Gemma for? Are you building any document AI, or are you gonna build any edge mobile device? So just here and save your money. So the real purpose of this video, which I make it and explain to the entire architecture to save your money. So pick your model and tell me which one you're using it. Share your idea in my comment and subscribe and hit that bell icon. And you don't gonna miss any deeper dive of technical things once. And let's build together. And if you like this technical deep down Gemma 4, please share your comment.